Good afternoon, you giant vegetable growing enthusiasts and friends, family, and anybody else who has stumbled across this video. Today is August 15th, I think, Saturday. It's time for your weekly update of what the hell I'm doing in my backyard. I'm going to start off up here today. This is the area that I'm going to grow in next year. There's the Colorado Pumpkin Cave full of 3 wondrous pumpkins and their corresponding plants. But next year I want to grow 3 pumpkins and 1 giant squash. Instead of having 3 pumpkins in there, I need to have just 2, and then I'll have 2 plants outside. I want to kind of see the benefit of growing, not in a house versus growing in a house. So I have plenty of room, all of this out here. So next year I can do the squash and then 3 uncrowded pumpkins, as well as the long gourds and all the normal things. So there's the dog Pumpkin and Patches, both named 7 and 6 years ago, so well before I actually was able to grow a giant pumpkin, back when I just wanted to grow a giant pumpkin. So we will start with the biggest pumpkin. Oh, hey, a pair of scissors. I'm looking everywhere for these things. Start with the biggest pumpkin. Smashing. So the smashing pumpkin is getting quite large. It is still growing 20 plus pounds a day and is looking really good. Starting to orange up a little bit. Not orange like the other ones, but pretty orange itself. This pumpkin rather, is 44 days old and is getting, I'm confident in saying, I don't like playing the damn games. I don't care. I'll freaking tell you. It's getting dangerously close to 800 pounds. Dangerously close. Knock on wood. No splits or anything. No, nothing, overly visible that is wrong with it. Again, knock on wood. Still a lot of time left. There's 45 days. We'll go check out the gourds. I think there's 45 days left till the weigh-offs. 48 days. I don't plan on going to the first one, the Jared's weigh-off. I might reconsider depending upon how everything looks. But here's the gourds. I'm not sure. I haven't sprayed these. I really haven't done anything to these at all. Haven't really fertilized them. Just all my focus has been, get out of there, has been on the pumpkins. So just watering that now. Got a little funk going on there at the stumps, but I got a gourd going. It is crazy how fast this thing is growing. So you can see it. And this thing's probably only, man, maybe a week old, and that's over 4. That's 1, 2. That's at least. That's every bit of 3 foot long. I got some other bottle gourd. I got the dipper gourds. Lots of long gourds. Every time I crawl up on this ladder, I'm pinching some off. Now that we're getting to the point where I have a good one set, it's really pretty too. It's got like a nice, I don't know, snowflake looking pattern to it. So every time I come up here, I'm pulling off some of these long gourds that are popping up, because at this point I want all of the energy to go into this one. I've kept a couple other ones, one here and one here. Then hopefully I want to get a few set at the very top. There's one right there that I'm keeping, so we'll see how those ones look. But that's growing. There's all the pile of coals. There's there's a dipper and a bottle, I think. There's another few long gourds starting. Those are the second plant. And There's some more long gourds going right there. That one was kind of cool. They kind of intertwined, but one is aborting. So yeah, those are looking pretty cool. I'm having fun with those. Sunflower is now roughly 8 feet tall. Let's go check out the other pumpkins. I already took the sheets off and measured them today. I'm no longer measuring every day. There's a big spider, terrifying spider. No longer measuring every day. Whether I measure or not has no bearing on what it's going to grow, so I'm leaving it a little bit. Tomorrow I'm going to cut Miss Cheese. Going to cut the cheese. My big tomato, which I'm almost positive will be good enough for the state record, will get cut tomorrow, taken to a certified scale and weighed. I have this monster down here as well. I should get it off the ground. Just a big single bloom. And this one down here, I haven't given him any love at all, and he's a big one. So there's Bubba and the Red Baron. Both looking real good. These are my nice orange ones. That's my hopeful for perhaps a Howard Dill winner. Bubba, for almost his entire life, has been almost perfectly round, and now starting to kind of get the blob shape as he grows. So the Red Baron is just about 600 pounds now, 45 days old, and Bubba is getting dangerously close to 700 pounds. It is only 40 days old. So he's I think pounds per day. Bubba is actually bigger than Smashing back there. But they're growing really good, knock on wood, very much knock on wood. No blossom splits, no big splits or cracks or anything like that. The plants are fully terminated. Every vine, as far as I can tell, is terminated. There's random sucker vines in there that I've just let go, because if I walk through there, the plant's so crowded that I would do more damage than good. But yeah, that is the patch tour of the week. Oh, speaking of patch tour, last weekend was the Rocky Mountain Giant Vegetable Growers patch tour. It was really cool to go see Gary's brother, their patches. It was cool to see how other people do it and kind of evaluate yourself and see how you're measuring up. I would say I'm doing fairly good for my rookie year, being a totally clueless grower. Next year, I'm looking forward to the tomatoes next year. I really did not do a whole lot as far as let's make sure that's not rot. Nope, that's not rot. I really didn't do a whole lot for these guys. I barely fertilized them. I put them in some good soil, and that's about it for those. So next year I plan on getting everything starting sooner, so I'm just less rushed. This year I was super rushed in getting everything done. So next year, a little better prepared. I will start in the fall rather than try and get everything done in the spring. And that's about it. Signing off for this week. Colorado pumpkin growing at its finest. As always, questions, comments, queries, concerns, shoot me an email, call me, text me, message me, email me, Facebook me, MySpace me. Do people still MySpace? I don't. Don't MySpace me. Oh, and I got a trailer. My grandma visited me last week and got me a trailer for my lawnmower. So that's a huge help for moving around all my compost and sticks and definitely vines when I have to chop all that up. Whew, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Really contemplating getting a pull-behind rototiller. I saw one on Craigslist for a few $100s. Just seems really flimsy though. If anybody has a suggestion for a pull-behind rototiller, let me know, because I got a lot of tilling that I need to do this fall and trying to get the second patch ready. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Have a great week. keep them pumpkins growing. We're getting close. Big final push. Don't forget to fertilize. Keep your pumpkins covered. Talk to you next week. Bye.